Male, went on a cabin trip with my GF, and now I think I'm gay. What do I do? I honestly don't even know. 27 male, went on a cabin trip with my GF, and now I think I'm gay. What do I do? I honestly don't even know how to start this, but I need outside opinions because my brain is completely fried right now. I'm a 27-year-old guy. I've been with my girlfriend for a little over 3 years. Solid relationship, talked about moving in together, kids someday, all that. I've never questioned my sexuality before this. Ever. Last winter, my girlfriend suggested a cabin trip in the woods with her best friend and her boyfriend. Just a chill weekend, snow, drinks, board games, no phones, no stress. I was totally on board. The first 2 days were great. We drank, laughed, played stupid games, sat by the fire. On the third night, things got weird. We were all pretty drunk. Someone made a joke, then another, then things escalated way faster than they should have. Lines got crossed. Boundaries disappeared. Long story short, we all ended up hooking up. I know, I already hate myself for it. At the time, it felt chaotic and unreal, like something that would never happen again and would just stay locked in that cabin forever. Everyone laughed it off the next morning, super awkward but pretending it was no big deal. Here's the problem. I can't stop thinking about it. Not about my girlfriend, not about her friend. I keep thinking about him. My buddy, the other guy, and that's when it hit me like a truck. I didn't just not hate that part of the night. I enjoyed it, more than I ever expected. More than I've ever enjoyed anything with a woman. And that realization scared the hell out of me. Since we got back, I've been spiraling. I feel guilty every time I look at my girlfriend. I feel confused. I feel like I opened a door in my head that I can't close again. I haven't told anyone, not my girlfriend, not my friends, definitely not the other guy. I don't even know if he feels anything or if it was just a drunk mistake for him. Now I'm stuck asking myself questions I never thought I'd have to ask at 27. Am I gay? Was this just alcohol and a weird situation? Do I stay with my girlfriend knowing I might not be attracted to her the way she deserves? Do I blow up my entire life over one weekend? I feel like whatever I do, someone gets hurt. Including me. So, what do I do now? Update 1. I talked to my girlfriend and it did not go how I expected. Wow, I didn't expect my original post to get this much attention. I read way more comments than I probably should have, but a lot of you said the same thing. I couldn't keep lying to my girlfriend. So last night, I told her we needed to talk. I didn't go straight into the sexuality stuff. I started with the cabin weekend and admitted that I hadn't been able to stop thinking about it. She immediately got tense. When I told her I felt confused about myself and my attraction, she went quiet in a way that scared me more than yelling would have. Eventually, I told her the truth. That I realized I enjoyed being with the other guy more than I expected, and that it made me question things I'd never questioned before. She cried. A lot. She said she felt stupid for suggesting the trip in the first place and blamed herself, which honestly broke me. She asked me if I was gay. I said I didn't know. That answer hurt her more than a yes or no would have. She didn't scream or throw things. She just said she couldn't pretend everything was fine while I figured myself out and asked for space. I'm currently sleeping on a friend's couch. We're not officially broken up, but we're not together either. It feels like my entire life is paused, and I don't know which direction it's going to resume in. I feel relieved for telling the truth, and absolutely miserable at the same time. Update 2. The other guy reached out and now I'm even more confused. I wasn't planning on posting again, but something happened that I didn't expect. The other guy from the cabin trip messaged me. It was short and awkward at first, just checking in, saying things felt weird after that weekend and asking if I was okay. I almost didn't respond, but I did. We ended up talking for hours. Turns out, he's been questioning himself too. He's never identified as gay or bi, but he admitted that what happened didn't feel just drunk to him either. He also said he hasn't stopped thinking about it, which made my stomach drop in a way I can't really explain. Nothing physical happened, no plans, no flirting, just honesty. But now I'm realizing something important. This isn't about him specifically. It's about me finally admitting that I might not be the straight guy the first always assumed I was. I haven't told my girlfriend about this conversation, and I don't think I should while everything is still so raw. I'm trying to focus on figuring myself out before making any decisions that affect other people. I've started looking into therapy, like a lot of you suggested. I don't know where this ends, whether I stay with my girlfriend, end things, or come out as something I never expected to be. All I know is this: pretending nothing changed after that weekend is no longer an option. Final update, 6 months later. I think I finally know who I am. It's been about 6 months since I first posted, and a lot of people asked for an update. I didn't respond earlier because honestly, I needed time to actually live my life instead of analyzing it online. Here's where things ended up. My girlfriend and I officially broke up about a month after my last update. It wasn't explosive or dramatic. We tried talking, even tried a few therapy sessions together, but it became clear that neither of us could move forward while I was still questioning something this big. She told me she loved me, but she deserved someone who was sure about her. She was right. We don't talk anymore. That part still hurts, and I don't think I'll ever look back at that relationship without some guilt. But I also know staying would have been worse for both of us. I did start therapy, individual therapy, not couples. Best decision I've made. For the first time, I said things out loud that I'd never even admitted to myself. Not just about that weekend, but about moments from my past that suddenly made a lot more sense in hindsight. Here's the part everyone keeps asking about: labels. After a lot of thinking, talking, and being painfully honest with myself, I've realized I'm gay. Not confused, not experimenting, not just bi because of one situation. Gay, saying that still feels surreal. The other guy from the cabin. We stayed in touch for a while, but nothing romantic ever happened. Turns out we were both catalysts for each other's realizations, not meant to be anything more. That closure actually helped. I came out to a few close friends first. Then my family. Some reactions were better than others, but nothing catastrophic. The fear in my head was worse than reality. I'm not dating anyone seriously right now. I want to learn who I am without building my identity around another person for once. For the first time in my life, I don't feel like I'm playing a role I was handed. I feel like I'm actually choosing my life. I still regret hurting people along the way. I don't think that regret ever fully goes away. But I've learned that living a lie just delays the pain and multiplies it. If there's one thing I'd say to anyone reading this who's confused or scared, ignoring it doesn't make it disappear. It just waits. I don't have everything figured out, but I finally feel honest. And that feels like a real ending.